Somebody help me. Oh God, what is happening to me? Her scream tore through the quiet night. Nina ran out of her room, shaking from head to toe. The moonlight touched her skin and she stepped back in fear. She held her body tightly, crying and trembling. Neighbors rushed out with lanterns. Mothers grabbed their children. The old men came out slowly, murmuring prayers. "Nina, talk to us. What is it?" But Nina could not speak. She could only cry and whisper, "What have I done to myself?" To understand that night, we must go back to where it all started. Nina lived in a small village where everyone knew one another. Her home was peaceful, her family was loving, and her days were simple, but Nina often felt that her life was too small. She wanted more. She wanted to be seen the way girls on her phone were seen. Girls with fine clothes, shiny hair, big smiles, and city lifestyles. Every time Nina scrolled through social media, she sighed. "Why can't I be like them?" she whispered to herself. "Why can't my life shine too?" She wanted attention. She wanted people to admire her. She wanted to feel important. One afternoon while she was taking pictures in the market, a man walked up to her. He had a soft smile, neat clothes, and a calm voice. His car looked expensive, too expensive for the village. "You shouldn't be here," he told her kindly. "A beautiful girl like you deserves more. I can help you discover a better life. You belong in the city, not this small place." Nina felt special. No one had ever spoken to her like that before. She believed him. She followed him. She trusted his sweet words, not knowing that his intentions were not pure. He wanted to benefit from her innocence and use her for his own selfish spiritual gain. Though nothing violent happened, it was simply something hidden, something she could not see. After meeting him, Nina began to feel different. She became tired easily. She had strange dreams. Her mind was no longer clear. Her spirit felt heavy, like something important had been taken from her. Her mother noticed and begged her to stop seeing the man, but Nina didn't listen. She thought her mother simply did not understand modern life. Weeks passed and Nina's condition became worse. One night she woke up with a loud scream. She ran out of her room shaking and crying. Her body felt strange. Her skin felt unusual. She held herself tightly, trembling in fear. Her family gathered around her, worried and confused. "Nina, what is happening? Tell us." But Nina could not explain. She could barely speak. It felt as if her mind was slipping away. She began talking to herself at random moments. Sometimes she cried without knowing why. Sometimes she stared at empty spaces like she could see things others could not. Her family carried her from one place to another, searching for help. They went to hospitals where doctors said she needed rest. They went to prayer centers where people said her spirit was troubled. They went to herbal homes where healers said something had touched her destiny. Nothing helped. Nina felt weaker each day. One day, a woman known for her healing mixtures offered to help. She gave Nina some bitter substances to drink. Nina swallowed them, hoping for improvement. But she only became weaker. Her nights turned restless. Her fear increased. She felt as if she was fading little by little. Her mother cried every night, holding Nina in her arms as if she might slip away if she looked elsewhere. One evening, Nina wandered out of the house slowly, confused and shaky. She walked until she reached an old tree near the village. Under the tree sat an elderly woman who looked calm and wise, as though she had been waiting for Nina. The woman lifted her eyes and said, "My daughter, your path has been touched. The person you trusted has taken what belongs to your spirit, but your story is not finished." Nina fell to her knees, tears running down her face. "Mama, please help me. I just want to be myself again. I feel like something is pulling me down. I am afraid." The woman held her hand gently. "You will be fine, but you must follow my instructions. Go to the river every morning before sunrise. Wash your face, your hands, and your feet. Do this for 7 days. Speak only the truth about who you are. Do not pretend. Return to the life that is yours." Nina agreed. Every morning before the sky turned bright, she walked quietly to the river. She knelt by the water and washed herself gently. With each wash, she whispered softly, "This is my real life. This is my real journey. Everything that is not mine, go away from me." On the first day, she still felt weak. On the second day, her head still felt heavy. On the third day, she cried as she washed, letting go of everything she had been holding inside. By the fifth day, she felt calmer. By the sixth day, she felt stronger. By the seventh day, her mind felt clear again. When she returned home, the old woman appeared beside the river and smiled at her. "You are healing," she said. "Never chase a life that does not belong to you. It will always bring you sadness." Nina nodded. Wiping her tears before leaving, she asked, "Mama, Will I ever see that man again? The woman looked into the distance and said softly, Sometimes, people who harm others walk into their own trouble without anyone chasing them. Life knows how to balance itself. Nina did not fully understand, but she felt peace in her heart. She didn't need to look for him. She didn't need revenge. She only wanted her life back. She returned home and lived quietly. She stopped pretending. She stopped comparing herself to people online. She stopped wanting a life that didn't belong to her. She learned to appreciate herself as she was. She became gentle, calm, and wise. People in the village looked at her and whispered, This girl has seen something. And she survived. Nina finally understood that chasing a fake life only brings pain, but living in truth brings peace. And from that day, she lived her own life, slowly, honestly, and beautifully.